Hello and welcome to the new Stellaris, well, kind of new Stellaris Federation's DLC. Today, though, we're doing something very interesting. So here are the rules. We'll have to start things off being nice, being the good guys, no offensive wars, no slavery, none of that stuff. We'll have to do the right thing, and we have to get everybody in the galaxy into our Federation. That's our main goal. That's goal number one. It might be hard. We'll have to fight some wars against hive minds or whatever who will never join, but after we do that, we have to become the bad guys. That's the goal. Once everybody's in our Federation, one way or another, we have to become the bad guys. I know that there are ways you can kind of consolidate power in your Federation, but one way or another, we have to become the bad guys, even if that involves leaving the Federation or like betraying everybody in it. We'll have to see exactly what happens when we get there. But yeah, I'm sure things will become obvious as the story progresses. And since we're starting off as the good guys, I have to represent myself, you know. He'll be DShakey, the leader, Chancellor, right? Chancellor? Since we start off as a good guy, I'm obviously implying that I'm definitely a good guy. I will be out of the leadership role by the time anything bad starts happening, okay? So none of this is going to be my fault. And we obviously have to name our homeworld something fitting. I believe it's the Coruscant is the presumptive homeworld of mankind, origin of mankind in Star Wars 2. And if we're kind of trying to follow the Galactic Republic's path, I think that's fitting. We'll also be starting in a hegemon, but not for spiffing Brit exploit reasons. We don't exploit the game today. Today we're actually being the good guys for at least the first half of the game. And so here are the settings. You can look through it more if you're interested. I can just scroll down so you can pause and look at what I've chosen, but just some highlights. Slightly less habitable worlds and no fallen empires or martyr empires, because then we'll have to wait for the extreme late game, and the goal is to make the entire world in our Federation before actually becoming aggressive and stuff. So those are both disabled for now. Also, Commodore difficulty, because I have like 50 hours or something in this game, or 60, and that's from years ago. So I'm not the bestest. Well, I'm decent at Stellaris, but I'll just be playing slightly easier. Well, this is an unfortunate starting position. Okay, now this is a better starting point. We should be able to encircle, I guess you can say, this, well, what are they called? The Polarian Interstellar Concordate, and then we will Kananza Star League. I don't know if we'll be able to stop them early, but we should be able to stop their growth soon enough. We'll start surveying and we'll build another science ship. Right now, for research, we'll just try to get as much bonus research as we can. That's probably the best we can do there, and then we'll do that there. And we'll get started building everything in our great quest to become the strongest Federation, the only Federation, and then kind of betray the Federation. Research agreement, of course, we're best friends, yes. Of course, that's perfect. And I'm acting so suspicious already. We're not gonna take them over and rip off the Federation for at least another 100 years or something. I've also delayed the end game just a bit so I can focus on this challenge. And of course, our first building will be an alloy foundry. Probably the best thing to start off building. We'll probably get a third science ship soon. Maybe even right now. Well, I'd like better energy, but I think it might be in our best interest to get a science ship as soon as possible. We've got to hurry pretty fast with colonizing this, and this, so we at least have control over the entire south. I don't care too much, actually, about cutting off Alpha Centauri. I think I'll let them expand as much as they want. Okay, we found an easy anomaly to research, and we've about completed our encirclement, too. We're going to build a starbase here, and then the deed should be done. And this interstellar concordate will officially be surrounded. Also, I noticed that everybody else in my Federation already has, like, well, of course I haven't built a fleet, so that's why my fleet is so much weaker, but economy, I don't know. I don't know if that has something to do with the game difficulty, or if I'm just already getting behind because I'm focusing too much on surrounding this guy. And yes, the first step in our evil plan is complete. We have encircled them, and them from the south at least. They'll still be able to expand in the north and probably still get pretty strong, but I'm sure they'll run into somebody else soon enough. we'll continue our exploration of the south. We found some exotic gases here too, so that's an important system to colonize. And I don't know exactly, I know the AI technically, well, like, you technically can colonize stuff that's not directly bordering you, but I don't know, maybe, I'm sure if we get this system too, they're definitely stuck. Oh, we found the Divine Mandate, Spiritual Seekers, a theocratic republic. We're delighted to meet you. Okay, hopefully they're a friend. It looks, yeah, they haven't expanded too much. I don't know if we'll be able to ever get them into the Federation. We'll see. I'm sure we'll be able to convince them to join us one day. Aw, I've been replaced. A ruler has been elected, Chancellor Salvatore Fabrini will rule. Who even is this Salvatore Fabrini? What? Stupid Salvatore Fabrini. You could only wish to rule this empire, I mean republic, as good as I have ruled it. In the next election, I will totally win. Wait, I'm not even really a candidate anymore? What happened? Where am I? Where's Shakey? Shakey, you can't just disappear like that. Oh yes, the Divine Mandate now has association status with our Federation, so we're already expanding. Down here, the Republican domains, what is this? Yeah, I don't know. They are very hostile towards us, so I assume war will be imminent. Of course, it will be a defensive war on our side. As the good Republic, we will do the right thing. We haven't found any habitable planets, probably because of the hegemony start. It looks like all the worlds are up here. I don't know, that's unfortunate for us. We were not really going to be able to colonize that stuff. Well, we ran into some sort of alien structure and our scientist has disappeared, well, one of them. But on the bright side, we have claimed this area down here for ourselves. Hopefully there is a planet or something down there. I really hope so. We haven't actually found another planet yet. I guess we can look up here too. Okay, well, we found a bit of planets in the south. Well, our friends have for us, but they're all decent planets. These two will have 60% habitability, then there's a pretty bad arid world, but then a pretty good tropical world down in the south. Hopefully we'll be able to get here first to those planets, but that's a long path of making star bases, so that might fall into enemy hands. And I guess our Federation leveled up too. That's cool. We need to become the leader of our Federation though. That's kind of the first step, because I guess the Interstellar Conquered It is the leader. the one tile friends or whatever. So the president gets another envoy and some other good stuff, and then we get resources from jobs. I guess that's good. I'm fine with this for now. We will become the leader in due time. We just need to build up and get some more of these planets colonized. Okay, this is gonna be our main issue, the xenophobic isolationists down here. This is going to be hard. They'll never join our Federation because they're isolationists. Hopefully they declare war on us or something, or we can maybe manipulate the political situation a little to trigger a war, but we can't do that until we're at least a little more on the evil side, right? The good policies of Chancellor Shakey are still in effect. And the fanatic purifiers also. They're going to be an easier target because they will declare war on us, and then we can fight our glorious defensive war against them. The Raxicodium Republican domain has taken this system, which is annoying, but whatever, we'll deal with it. We'll handle it very diplomatically. Okay, well, it's a good thing. The guy who beat me in the polls has been beat himself. Now Bridget Brinkman is the new leader of the Republic. She is the leader in a vital moment. We have a lot of neighbors. The world's kind of crowded. We really need to take this system and maybe this system too, because then we cut the purifiers off, but I doubt we'll be able to colonize this in time. That would be a really good step for us if we could colonize that, and we'll just continue building down here. A really good thing though is, even though it's kind of preventing us from becoming the leader of the Federation, our fellow members are building big fleets, so I can focus all my industry on expansion in my economy, and I don't really have to worry about my strength right now, even though I'm not doing the worst per se. We can pick an ascension perk. Usually I will always pick Imperial Prerogative because that gives administrative capacity, but now, well, plus 20% now, but now that doesn't even really matter that much because can't you just build buildings in this new update that do the same thing. Yeah, we have buildings right here. Oh, well, let's look right here. The administrative offices. So this will increase administrative capacity, and we can just make as much of those as we want. So I finally can ignore this Ascension perk. And I guess I can look at other ones. Transcendent Learning, stupid. Shared Destiny, stupid. Edict, what's Edict? Executive Vigor, that's actually an Ascension perk. Mastery of Nature, clear blocker cost. Okay, we have to be doing one of these good ones. One Vision is okay. Interstellar Dominion, we are going to be building a lot of star bases, but we have been officially cut off on all sides, so we've already kind of hit our maximum area. I think we're going to go with maybe Technological Ascendancy. There we go, I've never actually done that one before, but so you're seeing a shaky first right there. Okay, things are kind of getting serious. The Republican domains have finally claimed one of our systems, so it's time to start actually building some defenses. Even though our Federation is strong, we have to be able to stand on our own. So we'll start upgrading that. We'll move the fleet over down there too. Maybe make some more ships too, we can afford it, so why not? We want to be able to defend ourselves. I'm not sure how competent our Federation AI will be at defending us. We can hope things go well. Oh yeah, we actually shouldn't be building ships. We're already above our naval capacity, so yeah, let's not build more of those. But we will build as a colony ship though, because we are building a starbase around our first habitable world, 70%, I guess. I guess we have a 60% one too, but we're gonna start off with that one, and then we'll colonize this Alpine one after that, and then maybe the Arctic one if we're already there. Well, we were really lucky and we got this system, so that's another world. We also have started colonizing our first planet in the Beretta Prime system. It'll be amazing. So we have one really good habitable planet, and then we have 4, like 50-60% that we'll still colonize anyway, so we should be fine. It's kind of weird that our entire systems will all be down here, but it's okay. Now we will finally build the administrative office, which will increase our administrative capacity because we're starting to lag behind in that category. We are also colonizing 3 planets at the moment, 2 in this system, and then 1 more over here that we just barely started. We'll go from 1 to 4 in a matter of a few years. Well, anyway, that's where I got to end it off for now. If you enjoyed, remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time as we continue this and then eventually become the bad guys.